Where we last left off, our group was inside of the Spiral Wizard's Tower of the city of Aladdin. After defeating a clone of Avada, or somehow, a mysterious changeling individual, the book that Anala was carrying emitted a large and intense wave of arcane energy that affected both Bodhi and Trace. But during your travels, you guys have decided to go further up the tower and discovering a few more rooms. One which that seemed to be some type of planning room, another one that was a storage room, a bedroom of some kind, and a mysterious orb at the very top of the tower. You guys made your way all the way to the very top to find a exit that led to a cave. Traveling through the cave, you guys are met to an open area that seemed to have been long abandoned. Dusted ground of dark brown, purplish dirt with a very dark and cloudy sky with a very deep green hue behind the dark black gray clouds. As you guys just exited this cave, there's no immediate signs of life, but as you look around, you see that there is rubble, old buildings or ruins of some kind, long withered, barely making out any shape of any structures or buildings. Now it just looks like rubble of rock and some type of brick. The area that you're currently in is very wide open. It's very spacious. No immediate signs of vegetation or life. I need all of you to make a perception check. All right. Avada, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Did you roll perception? So as you all look out into the open area, it's a clear visual. Even though it is very dark currently, it seems like this place emits an eternal nighttime, but still bright enough for you guys to see out into the distance further ahead of you. Trace and Anala, as you guys are looking around, you see that the rubble here isn't uh, necessarily the cause of it being just wear and tear over time or weather. It looks like it's been destroyed. Whether it was explosions, an attack of some kind, whatever happened here has left this place to absolute complete rubble. And as you look around in this open, spacious land, you see that there are numerous bodies spread and laid across. Old bits of long, worn away armor. You see remnants of weapons that are scattered around the area as well too. Everything looks old. Everything looks long abandoned. Like this place hasn't been seen or inhabited in, could be hundreds of years. But that is the scene that you guys are all currently in. What would you like to do?
Well,
Can I make some type of Arcana check or something on like what the book did to me? And
make a medicine check.
Yeah, I think we should.
It's
go
a
back to the
bitch.
city.
That bitch was on 18. Goofy ass shit.
yeah, swap dice now.
Facts, I ain't never using this shit.
As long as it's not that one that fucking wars.
Yeah, don't use the one with the big ass fucking.
No, I'm bringing the sound back. Boom. I'm bringing that loud motherfucker back now. Nah.
Bodhi, you feel yourself in a constant state of fatigue. You don't feel as fast and evasive as you usually do. It feels like actually having to do a flip at this point actually takes some effort out of you. You're not as sharp as you are. You don't feel as loose. You feel very, very drained. And it's because of that magical energy that hit you from the book, but you don't know what exactly happened to you.
Great. You can carry on.
Anybody else?
Can we like set up camp or something and take a long rest?
Oh,
That's
true.
My shit's fucked.
Does anybody else want to maybe check, and do y'all know what's going on with me? And Tracy?
We'll figure it out later, buddy.
Okay, tell her.
Hold on, I might have something for that.
I take out my dagger. Amateur. I take out my dagger.
Alrighty.
What were you saying?
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's talking to you, not me.
What, me?
Yeah, what were you
Yeah,
saying?
she's talking to you.
Oh, I said we need to take. I need a long rest. I want to set up camp and take a long rest because my shit's fucked.
True. I don't know if I missed it. Did you say
I put it away.
you said it emits a thing of constant nighttime? So is it like nighttime here or?
It's
was that-
not every time you guys have been out in the open since you guys have crossed the Outlands. It has always been nighttime,
Okay.
and this
And
is
we have
the
no
first
well-
time in around 5 days that you guys have physically been outside again. Because you guys have been underground for about a week,
True.
So we're in the Outlands, right?
as
Oh,
far as you can tell.
yeah. Didn't we say? Did we say we were gonna a TP back to Granny's house or whatever?
Yeah, I was gonna ask y'all if y'all
Or
wanted
are
to
we
do
staying
that.
here?
We
Wait,
can't.
what?
I have one spell slot left. I think that's probably why I have this one. I was probably saving it for that.
Or were we trying to map out where we were, so we know where the outland or Aludine is on a map?
I have
mean, do
written
you
down that we
think-
were gonna look for landmarks, but then teleport back down. But it looks like
Okay.
we don't really see much.
Yeah, we could do that, or like, do we?
You got Appa?
We never
Where's Appa
sold
at?
it. I can just summon him. Like, we never told the people of the city that they were free. I think that's like a thing we should do before we leave. Like, we can go and explore and shit, do whatever.
Yeah, it's we kind of left that open ended down there.
Alright.
Okay, so TP back.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast teleportation circle.
Already. You're gonna take a minute to do so, to sit down, create the proper preparation for the spell.
Yes,
Okay.
to Granny's.
As you sit down and you begin to prepare the spell, and everybody surrounds you, off in the distance, I guess it would be a Nala, passive perception. You hear a faint sound very, very, very faint. It sounds like it's very, very far away, but a loud boom.
A boom?
Mm-hmm.
Before we,
Okay, I let the group know. What?
I was gonna try the remove curse on one of the two and see if it works.
All right.
Well,
Lovatus?
no, well, it's not a curse, is it?
Could be. It definitely could
We
be.
don't know.
All right, let's I'm gonna remove curse on Bodhi.
All right. So as Lyra is prepping this spell, Avada, you head over to Bodhi and you begin to cast Remove Curse.
Yeah. I lick my thumb and I put a cross on his forehead and say, "Breathe, my child."
All right. And as you finish the incantation and put your thumb across his forehead, Bodhi, you begin to feel a burning sensation on your forehead where Avada left the mark at. And it begins to burn very, very intensely. After a few moments, it feels as if a hole is being burrowed into your forehead directly. And the pain feels almost unbearable right before, as soon as it feels like it's about to get to the point where you can no longer withstand it, you feel a complete release and relaxation flow throughout your body. You feel your chakras reform and realign within each other. Your inner peace has been found once again. Your dexterity is now back to normal.
Wow, that was easy.
Mm.
Oh shit.
That'd be 200. That'd be 200 gold.
Hey Trace, I
Hey.
think you need this.
Me next.
That'd be 200 gold for both of y'all. Do the same thing to Trace. Extra spit this time.
All right. Once again,
He said, "All right."
You say extra spit, amateur. Make sure you describe it right.
you begin to cast the spell. This time, Trace, for your bigger form, about us to reach up a little bit, but as he does so, you feel the saliva begin to drip down your forehead this time.
Ew!
And you feel a burning sensation on your forehead. Very intense. You've felt pain before. You've been attacked many a times. But this feels different. It doesn't feel like somebody's cutting you or burning you. It feels like your forehead is being, like a part of your brain is actually being pulled out from itself. And as it does, you begin to like almost black out from the sensation of the pain, but before it gets to that point, you feel your strength come back. You feel your muscles begin to grow. And as you guys see Trace, his form, once again, his frame goes back into its full form once again, and his strength is back to normal.
Hell yeah.
You hear a very loud growl coming from your bag.
Oh. I look at the book.
The book is glowing red, and if you try to touch it, you can feel the heat radiating off of it.
I go back a good 60 feet from an hour once you pull that book back out.
Hey, can you fix my dexterity? It's still -1.
I got you. With those being done, Lyra, your spell is finished preparing, and the teleport is ready. Where are you teleporting to?
To Granny's.
All right. So the teleportation area back underground in the city?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alrighty. If you refresh your pages, you guys should see that it is back. As you guys all collect together, once again, the glow from the runes on the ground begin to overtake all of you. And within a sudden flash, it feels like you guys are being jolted for a second. And before you can even realize and come to, you guys open your eyes and you see that you are back in the dark, familiar area surrounded by the several statues that overlook this chamber. With a faint, smaller golem right by the stairs that go up. Still glowing a faint orange on its head, the crystal. You guys have made your way back.
You guys want to take a nap?
Yeah.
Yes.
A long, long nap.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're preparing to rest for the night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to sleep first.
Anybody keeping watch?
Me.
I'll keep watch. Oh, just kidding. Trace will keep watch.
Okay. So, as you guys all begin to prepare for a long rest, you take the moment to relax yourselves, rest your eyes. Grace, I need you to make a perception check.
Great.
Oh yeah. My bad. I forgot to click the freaking button. No, I'm staying up too, and for the first shift.
You're staying up too?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead. Alright. As you guys prepare for the watch, everybody else beds down for the night.
So, Ross.
Bodhi and Trace, as everybody else is resting, you guys are looking around the chamber. You see the several statues that all overlook the different areas of this room, kind of give an ominous feel to them. Trace, you begin to look at the one who seems to have their hand out in a fist, looking triumphant in their corner in between two of the other statues. This individual is very large, very muscular in stature, a lot thicker compared to the other people. Bald head, very rough and rugged beard, shirtless, strong pecs with leather armor wrapped around the waist, a giant belt buckle above the armor, and you see on that belt buckle is the sign or symbol of a giant cloud with thunder and lightning going through it. As you're looking at the statue, you take a moment, and as you glance up at its eyes, the eyes pierce at you with a bright blue glow. And as you look, you feel yourself unable to look away from the gaze of the statue. Every time you try to, memories begin to flood in your head. Flashes, a green, raging fire in a village, people screaming, your herd being attacked, engulfed in flames, the sounds of those that were close to you, all running in terror and fear as you sit there, unable to do anything, scared. You see a silhouette within the raging green fire of an individual, walking around, observing the chaos very calmly and serene. You see, as this shadowy figure begins to approach in your direction, you tuck away, unable to be seen and hiding. But you smell the strong sense of heavy, heavy burnt fire and brimstone. Corpses long charred and burned surround you. As you hide under the rubble and ensure that you are safe after the fires die down, you emerge and begin to look around and see the corpses of those that you called your friends, those you called your family, those you called your herd. You now alone, lost, now needing to find a new way in a new direction. Bodhi, as you're looking around, 3 hours have passed and you look and you see Traces fast asleep.
I wake him up.
All right, as you are recollecting yourself, Trace, you feel a sudden jolt to your body and your shoulder as Bodhi wakes you up.
See sweat on my face. I'm breathing heavy.
Trace looks like he's in shock.
You alright?
No.
What happened?
I don't know what just happened. It's like looking at the statue made me relive my whole past. Like I was there all over again.
What happened? Like, what happened exactly?
I watched the obliteration of my entire herd. I could hear their screams. I could feel the fire. I could smell the soot and the burnt.
No.
It's not funny. It's funny because how you're saying it.
No, he just says a herd like he's an animal.
That's what barbarians call their group.
He is.
It's a herd.
Yeah, herd. He's still laughing.
I'm asleep. I don't hear any of this. I'm asleep.
You want to go back to bed, bro? Stay up, bro. What you want to do?
I'll go back to bed later. I need to get my mind off of what I experienced.
Alright. But that being said, the shift is done, even though Trace slept through the shift completely.
I wake up about it.
I'll do this next shift.
Alrighty. Avada, as you're giggling and laughing in your sleep, you are being shook and awoke by Bodhi.
Wake me up,
Before I wake him up, I forgot. Before I wake him up, I put my thumb in my mouth, hella slobber, and I put it in his ear as I wake him up.
You wake up to a wet willy, Avada.
I hop up.
Oh no.
But I make
Punch him in the face.
No, you did not see me
Go
do
ahead and
it.
roll.
You did not see me do it. You were asleep.
He
Well,
definitely
damage.
woke up to a thumb in his ear with you doing it.
So
No, I did it quick.
You didn't say you were doing it stealthily, you just said you're doing it.
I need to stealth, bro, for the motherfucker sleep. He can't see nothing.
He woke up to a thumb in his ear, bro.
Let him see me. I don't give a fuck.
I hit him with frostbite.
Oh.
Go ahead and cast.
No, I tried. I'm not gonna do it to him. I don't want to damage him. He just got back to full health.
I say that's for
Tell
him.
me, nah, you can go to sleep. You can go to sleep.
So Avada, you took a shift. Bodhi, what are you doing?
I'm gonna chill for a little bit.
You're staying up?
Nah, go
Yeah,
to sleep, nigga.
A little bit.
Go to sleep, nigga.
And away from him.
Keep in mind, Bodhi, you haven't had a full night's sleep in almost 24 hours at this point. If you stay up longer, you will get a point of exhaustion.
It is what it is.
So you stay up?
Yeah, for a little bit.
What is a little bit? You need to tell me a span of time of how long you were staying up. Are you trying to get your full long rest or no?
Half of his shift, I'll stay up.
That will not get you a full rest because you rolled an 8 on your perception.
Okay, that's fine.
So you're staying up.
Can I not stay up half of his shift? I don't understand.
You're not gonna get a full
You
rest.
rolled
if you-
low on perception. You haven't slept in almost 24 hours. If you stay up longer, you will get a point of exhaustion.
Yeah, and I said that's cool. I'm still gonna stay up half his shift.
Okay, so if you stay up, you can now mark that you have a point of exhaustion.
Bet.
All right, which means you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Don't tell him that, Yosh.
Why? Like, why are we doing this?
Yeah, I confirmed it twice. You said yeah, so you now have a point of exhaustion.
I did say
That's
yes.
you're okay.
All right. So, Trace, go ahead and roll perception. I mean, not Trace, Avada, go ahead and roll perception. Alrighty.
I just go off the same roll.
I just rolled a 6. What you roll? 6 too?
I didn't
It's
roll
not-
again yet. I don't know if I'm
Mm.
supposed to.
Nobody's shit is popping up for me. I need to fix that.
I don't see yours, Trace.
So I do roll again?
Yeah, go ahead and roll again. This is your next shift. Alrighty.
Oh my god, I'm so perceptive.
As the three of you begin to take watch and begin to look around, Bodhi, I need you to make a perception check as well. At disadvantage. You'll love to see it. All
I
right.
didn't see it.
You rolled a natural 1.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's gonna die.
So as you all begin to take your shit, Lyra and Anala, you're all sound asleep, resting properly. The three of you, as you're in this chamber, you feel like you're being watched by all of the statues. And you cannot concentrate on anything else. You're unable to listen to the upstairs. You're unable to concentrate to see if there's anything that can or might happen. You feel like ominous, overwhelming pressure from every statue in this room, including the orange glowing golem by the stairs.
Well, having experienced what I just experienced, I'm going to not look at any of them.
Already?
I'm gonna
Even
look at
when
him.
you look away, you still feel that sensation of somebody is looking at you. And it doesn't go away at all.
As long as they don't touch me, I must stay not looking at them.
Alright?
I'm gonna walk around the room and look at each statue. That's-
You ain't gonna make it around the room.
So, in this chamber, as you look at these statues, you see that there are There are 9 in total. You see one that is 2 away from the teleportation that you all just came from. It is the muscular, statured looking individual that Trace was looking at earlier. The one that you all came from is the giant dragon that has its wings arched and spread out. Avada, the last time you looked at this statue, you felt like it was piercing into your soul. Not necessarily judging you, but just aware of your presence. This time around, however, when you look at it and you approach it, you feel it looking back at you. And this time it is judging.
I ask him, what did I do wrong?
There's no response.
Do I still have that other amulet I stole? I take it out and I put it up to the dragon's face.
This statue is over 10 feet tall, so you can't really put it up directly to its face. Unless you kind of reach up and try to extend yourself, you can probably try to. But as you look at the amulet in your hand, its silhouette, its shape, its figure looks very, very similar to the statue itself. This, as you are familiar with, being a paladin, is the statue of Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon. One of the deities, as said, rule over this land long ago. Roll a religion check. This would be with advantage specifically for you.
Gross.
Wow, we are rolling low tonight, huh?
I roll low every.
Avaka?
It's a good roll for me if it's over 10.
As you're looking at this the statue, and you kind of raise the amulet and look up above at it, you feel the amulet begin to burn in your hand. As you know, your deity's brother judges or frowns upon those that follow his sister. And you being a disciple of her, you would think that this statue and everything that it supports or represents probably doesn't think too fondly of you at all. So everything that you've been doing thus far, the wearing of the armor in his name, the holding of the amulet in his name, the pretending to be of his name, he sees it all. And now, only time will tell if judgment will finally be casted upon you.
Whoa.
Look at him.
Whoa.
I look at him and now put, I guess I'll see you when I see you. But I'll leave the amulet. And I leave the amulet at his feet.
Okay. As you put the amulet down and begin to look at the other structures, the one directly next to the Platinum Dragon you see is a bit of a slender individual. Not as muscular as Cord the Stormlord. More of in crafter's clothes. You see an apron that is draped on this one. Glasses or goggles that are currently up over the forehead. You see that there are gloves being worn. A hammer in one hand. This the statue itself, with where the base is, where the teleportation circle is, right behind that, you see that there is a giant anvil that is laid out behind it. This statue seems to be not as harsh in its judgment when it pays attention to your presence. This one a little bit more of a gentler glare, but still a glare nonetheless. This fine craftsman, known as Morden, the Allhammer, judges silently, but is still very aware of all that is currently happening. The one next to that, you see, is a very, very motherly looking individual. long, flowing, straggly hair, very loose-fitting robes that kind of bellow and flow at the very bottom. Very wild and nature-like in their presence. You see that there are vines that are somehow growing and wrapping around the base of the teleportation circle of this statue. The thing that stands out is the protruding pregnant belly that one hand is currently holding onto, as the other hand is kind of gently outstretched. This is Melora, the Wild Mother.
Yo, you're a wild mother.
Shut up.
You walk over to the next statue. You see that this one has an arc that goes behind the statue, where the Wild Mother has actual vines kind of wrapping around the platform. The arc is made out of vines that are kind of etched into the design of the statue itself. Completely hooded, both hands outstretched, no facial features to directly see, but very ominous and mysterious looking nonetheless. Not much is known about this specific deity. It is simply just known as the Traveler. The one next to that, you see that there is another feminine looking statue that is a bit shorter than the others, but still has a very strong presence to herself. Both eyes closed on this statue, but there's a third eye on the forehead that is open. You see that they are in a more meditative looking position, as the statue itself has the illusion of looking like it's kind of levitating, but in reality it's just multiple platforms behind the statue that are supporting it to make it look like it's floating that way. Very calm and serene. You feel the sense of this eye that is currently on the forehead paying attention to your presence. You know this to be the statue of Ayun, the knowing mistress.
Ayun.
And as you look over, the statue off to the side has, it looks like it is more tucked into the shadows compared to the rest of the other ones. Once again, a very long, flowing robe that has frills of feathers that come off to the edges of it on the shoulders and at the bottom
Raven.
of it. As you look at the platform
Positive.
itself,
Sorry. I'm just, I know that one, so I wouldn't.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
you're right. Very astute. Good shit. You're paying attention. I'll fuck with that.
Smart.
You know this to be the Raven Queen. And as you are looking at this one, you feel a sense of comfort and warmth, as well as that glaring presence. For you have communed with this goddess before.
What?
Back in the city of Northrend.
Get a whole adventure
Oh, yeah.
with her.
Yeah. I was thinking like you did it at different times.
So compared to all the other ones that have kind of shown a little bit of a harsh judgment on you, this one seems to be a little bit more relaxed, and actually more along the lines of indifferent of your presence as you approach it. The statue next to that, however, would have been a lot larger compared to the other ones if it had not been half destroyed. The upper half of this statue is missing. You see the teleportation circle is destroyed. It is just a mound of rubble with the runes that are kind of scattered all around it. The only makings that you could tell from it are like it had a robe similar to the Raven Queen's, but not as fancy and not as frilly, just very, very blank and very standard. But that's all you can make out from this statue specifically.
And I walk over and touch it.
You approach it,
Yeah,
and as you just pick up a rock, or do you just touch it?
I just touch it.
Okay. As you touch it, you feel no presence coming from this one compared to the other ones. It looks like whoever's shrine or whatever dedication to this deity is attempting to be abandoned.
I get mad, but then I go and sit back down.
All right. And as you turn around to go sit back down, the statue at the far end, a woman in full heavy armor, off to the side, carrying a sword. Well, the sword with the blade downward as both hands are on the hilt. You feel that one casting the second most judgment on you compared to the Platinum Dragon. But after you spend all your time looking up and close at these structures, your shift has ended. And Trace once again has fell asleep.
Damn.
Wow.
I just let
Uh,
him sleep.
I try and go a third time, I guess.
Are you waking Trace up?
No, I'll let him sleep.
All right.
Fuck it.
Are you trying to force yourself awake, Trace, or no?
Nope.
All right.
It's inevitable.
I'll
But,
wake up. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was going to say at that point your shift's over.
I'll wake up the other two and ask them if they want to watch.
Gotcha.
I watched.
Lyra and Anala.
Did,
go ahead.
did I get a full rest already?
Once you go back to sleep after this shift.
All right, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
All right. Bodhi, are you asleep at this point?
He
I'm going
dead.
to- I'm going to assume yes. Lyra
Say he dead.
and Anala, go ahead and roll your perception checks. Alrighty. So, as everybody else is fast asleep, and you two begin to take watch, there is a very ominous presence in this chamber currently, slightly unsettling. The faint orange glow of the golem right next to the stairs, still unmoving as ever. You do faintly hear the noises of should I describe this? The faint noises of loud bangs, rapidly repeating. But it sounds very muffled and very far away.
Should we ignore that or?
Can we? Cause we're down in the basement, right?
So you guys are currently in the basement and the hatch is closed.
Should we go peek up there?
We could peek.
Okay. Can we do that
Alright, so you guys approach the stairs?
slowly? Yes.
Quietly.
Go ahead
Yeah.
and make- Go ahead and make stealth checks.
This is not gonna go well for me.
Not bad.
Alrighty. As you two begin to slowly approach the hatch, do you guys just lean up and listen alongside of it, or are you guys gonna peek it open?
I want to peek it open.
Think it's open.
Alright. Lyra, you begin to slowly open the hatch and kind of glance your eyes over the floor of the next level. And as you do so, there's nobody that's immediately in the house or the hovel currently, but you do hear the sounds of you are familiar with gunshots from outside.
Oh no. Okay. Does Anala hear it too?
At this point, you would hear it as well too, Anala.
Wait, what? Why would there be gunshots? Didn't we?
Well, yeah, we killed him, but nobody knows that, so all the guards are probably still, rounding them all up, killing people.
Damn, we gotta get up then. Wait, so we slept 2 watches. So are we reset?
You guys are the third watch.
Oh,
So after 2 hours, then that would be the full
And
night's
it-
rest.
okay.
But this is about an hour into your watch is when you guys hear this.
Everybody gonna die within how many more hours we got?
You got another hour before the shift is over.
They'll be fine.
All right. Close the hatch.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's slowly close the hatch and begin to make your way back down. But some time goes by afterwards. Nothing else eventful happens. And at this point, your shift has ended. Everyone, except for Bodhi, is able to get their long rest.
Bruh.
Jesus Christ.
Nigga took some Benadryl.
Okay, we're all awake now?
At this point, 8 hours have passed. You have all are preparing for whatever you all wish to do.
Okay, well, we tell everybody about the gunshots outside, but we can't just go out there and stop it, can we? I don't know. I guess we
Well,
can.
Their leader's dead. Oh,
Let's go to
they
the
can either
tower
decide.
and announce it.
Yeah. We
Okay.
can go to the tower and have the guards come up.
Wait, what are we doing?
Go into the tower and announcing that we killed that motherfucker.
Okay, we gotta get there though without dying.
They're not gonna kill me. I'm the leader. And
Oh.
I have my trusty guards with me.
Kill
Let's go,
anybody
Dave.
who
Yeah,
step
how's
up
that
to
gonna
us.
work? How are we gonna tell them that you're not?
It's like
You're
we
not
kill
him.
them. We kill them. That's what happens when we get there. If they have a problem, we just kill them. We're gonna set the city free. All the bad people, they can die if they have to.
But I mean, how are people gonna believe that we killed him if
They-
you look like him?
If they think either way, they know it's two of us.
There's a whole
Already,
group in the fucking tavern who knows he's somebody else.
They.
Hopefully they didn't all get killed yet.
What would you all like to do?
We're gonna take the same path we took to get there before, to get to the tower.
All right, so you guys are going up the hatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
While
Imagine-
we're walking there, will we want to decide like how is there a person we want to leave in charge, or like what do we do? I don't think it's right to leave a city in a free for all. Then somebody's just gonna come back in and take over again.
Well, they handled
Yeah.
it before. I don't think they run Aludine like that. I
They
think
had a
it's really-
priest.
Yeah, but
Had a-
there's like someone in control, but there's no one now.
We have to see if the priest had an apprentice or some shit. We can do all that after we announce they're free. That'll be our
Alright.
next thing.
So to the tower?
Yep.
All right. So, as you all make your way back up the stairs and open the hatch, you guys are met with the familiar hovel, Simple Home. And as you open the door that leads back outside to the city, you guys are met with the immediate smell of gun smoke and blood. As you open the door and look outside, and you see that there are people who are running through the streets. As you open the door and look out to the alley, you see many different robed individuals who are running back and forth to different locations. But on the ground, still and not moving, you see people who are in gold and red armor that are lifeless on the ground. As you guys make your way out of the alley and get back to the main thoroughfare that goes towards the main tower, you see that there's already a gathering at the tower itself. Multiple individuals who are all in robed clothing. You see at the front, there is 2 armored individuals that are on the stage. Hands bound, tied behind their backs. A crowd of hooded individuals surrounded by many different people on the ground, dead. Some of them wearing the armor of the guard, some of them in standard gray and ash robes, some of them in the pure black robes as well. But as you see the gathering here at the stage in front of the tower, there is one robed individual who is standing on top of the stage next to the 2 guards that are currently tied up. You hear them screaming and shouting at the crowd as everybody is in a mixture of confusion, surprise, and awe. As you hear, "We shall take this city back once we raid this tower and find the coward who dared to take us underland." You see that there are some people in the crowd that are cheering along. There are some people that are scared and are kind of hesitant of what's to happen next. But the voice that you hear that is shouting to the individuals sounds very familiar. You see that the hooded individual that is currently on the stage next to the 2 guards is very short in stature, about the size of a halfling. A feminine voice that sounds very proud and very boisterous as she's yelling and chanting to the crowd as you all approach.
Make our way to the stage. No, she been there.
Yeah. Can we run up to the stage and
There's a crowd
say
to
that
get through
it's
it, but
already?
you can push through the crowd to get to the stage.
Yes, let's do that.
All right.
On the stage, I say, there's no need to raid. We already took care of the problem.
Patronum is dead.
As you guys are approaching the stage, getting through the crowd and announcing this, the individual who's currently hooded and yelling at the crowd is kind of like in the middle of their grand speech before watching the group of individuals that are all cutting their way through the crowd to make their way to the front of the stage. And you hear the familiar feminine voice once again goes, "Ah, just the people we were looking for. The big event is..."
Granny is dead. This is the girl from the
individual-
tavern.
Oh.
It's halfling in size. And as you all approach, she says, "Just the people I'm looking for. The fun's just about to start. We've already retaken the city, and now it's time for the tower."
Well, we
no.
already took over the tower.
I beg your pardon?
We-
Yeah, we already
We killed the
Patronum.
dude, the main guy, the leader.
The general is dead.
Yeah.
There's silence that cuts through the entire crowd as you all say this. The two guards that are currently tied up look at each other and go, "He's dead. No, that's not possible. There's no way he's dead." And she goes, "Quiet, you. Did you all already do the deed?
Yeah,
When? How?"
did it. Yes, a few hours ago.
A few hours ago.
Yesterday, it was like a whole night's rest. So yesterday,
Yesterday?
it took us a while to get back down here. That tower is pretty tall, you know, and we had to rest because it was a long battle.
Nobody saw you come out of the tower. What?
We
I had individuals come and scout you out to check to see.
We
You guys
had-
went into the tower and never came out.
we had other
Yeah, we
ways of getting
teleported
back.
Well, yeah, other ways.
He destroyed the main way of getting back, so we had to find another way.
We saw you go in there 2 days ago. We all thought you were all dead.
Well, we're here.
Alive and well. Wait, who is this? Do we know this person?
The girl you embarrassed yourself in front
The
of.
voice is familiar, but they're currently wearing a hood.
Oh,
It's the girl
It
you
sounds
embarrassed
like-
yourself in front of at the tavern.
Correct.
what do you mean? Who? I embarrassed myself in front of
Yeah.
somebody at the
The one
tavern?
who was surrounded by a crew at a table that you just so nonchalantly approached.
Oh, okay. I remember now. Yeah, got it.
Wait, so you killed him 2 days ago?
Well, more like a day, you know.
We-
And no
Took a
one
while.
thought to inform us?
We killed
We
them.
came back down
Bruh.
as soon as we could. What do you?
We killed them and we
You
had
died.
no way of getting back. We spent all this time trying to get back.
Well, fuck me.
They had a whole elevator you had to use blood to get up with, and he snapped that shit. And then we was like, fuck, how we gonna get back? And then we had to go even further up.
I
So you
whispered
all
to Trace.
traversed
I mean,
the
we
tower
didn't.
and made it back out.
We technically
Yeah.
could come back sooner, but
Why would you say that shit? I whisper.
You see the once boisterous and commanding voice that she had has now gotten very soft and slightly worried and sad. Well, then we've won.
Yeah, feel free to go into the tower. You might have to fix the elevator though.
You guys all begin to hear a lot of murmurs and whispers throughout the entire crowd as you guys are having this conversation. And you hear one voice yell out, "Does that mean the reign of terror is over? We continue back to our old ways?" And you hear another person go, "No, not back to the old ways. We must have a new structure." And then you see the hooded individual that you're all talking to go, "Now, calm down. There's plenty of time for us to figure out what to do next, but we still have to tie up loose ends." And she turns over to the two guards that are currently tied up on the stage. "Well, there's only one way to know for sure. Would you all like to do the honors?"
Yeah,
huh?
I
Wait.
think we could let him go, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all want to kill him, that's up to y'all.
they killed all these people.
Yeah, but they were just working for the big evil man. You guys don't really feel that way, right? Right, guards?
You
Or-
see them both look at each other. And after hearing the news, from what you all were just talking about, they don't have any response. They're just quiet.
Oh, okay. Maybe we just killed them. Either that or prison.
Actions
I
have
just
consequences.
I just shrug and I'll be like, you had your chance, bro. It's up to them.
Wait, what are they like? How are they tied up right now?
You see that they're both currently on their knees, hands tied behind their back. They don't have any mouth gags or blindfolds on. They're currently looking at the crowd. They see everybody's interaction. They understand what's happening, but at this point, they've decided to just go silent and not talk or respond to anybody. But
And they have metal armor on?
yes, they both make a perception check, actually.
Sheesh.
As you're looking at these two individuals, you are reminded that these are the two people that flanked the general at all times while he was walking around.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I
Should we
see.
keep them to get any more info from them or anything, or just?
Trace, one of them is eyeing you pretty harshly after you said, "Yeah, I'll do it."
I remember you.
And I you, he says in response.
Oh, we can talk now. How y'all feel about what happened?
Who is this?
It's the dude
Silence.
I almost cut in half earlier when you was trying to go into the tavern.
The one who was
Wow.
paralyzed by a held person and got a big chunk carved out of him in his side.
Is he still leaking?
No. From the looks of it, they look like they're in pretty healthy shape. Aside from being tied.
Well, let's leave it up to the new leader. Do you want him dead or in prison? As I say to the halfling girl. Clearly, she the one calling the shots.
I simply am calling the shots for the revolution. I'm no leader of an entire city myself. That was our next step afterwards. Half of us didn't even believe that we were going to be successful. And then you guys come here and just tell us that he's already dead. Well, that alleviates a lot of the pressure that we all had initially, so that's good, I guess. But as our tradition, at the beginning of the day, there's a sacrifice. Not always an individual, but a sacrifice of some kind, as our practice for good fortune.
I say off with their heads.
Damn.
Sounds like you got your sacrifice right there.
And some always say two is better than one, as she looks at both of them.
What does the crowd think?
And
I
that's
point
where
to
we have our.
them.
And then she kind of like turns over to you guys, and that's where we have the problem. This city has been taken over by so many different individuals to the point where not everyone follows every belief that we have anymore. I'm still okay with the sacrifice, but to be honest, what we were going to do with them was going to determine how we were going to move on from forward. So
Oh, let's not
We can
start off
kill
with violence.
So
I
what?
didn't want to start off a new city with blood, so
So what was the true purpose of these sacrifices to begin with?
well, I wasn't around for the original purposes, but from the stories I was told from my family and the generations before, was that initially this is a mining colony for a rare resource. And she looks around at you all. I could assume that you all know the rare resource now.
Yeah.
Red residuum.
She kind of like puts her
Oh, my
finger
bad,
over
my
her mouth.
bad.
Shh.
My bad.
Only those that are consecrated are allowed to know what the true meaning is.
Yeah, I'm concreted.
Right. So, for that, the initial belief was that a sacrifice was a symbol or symbolized those that sacrifice themselves to make the material in the first place. So, as tradition and practice, those
They had
that were
to-
either
they had to
What?
sacrifice themselves, right?
initially that's how it started with self-sacrifice or the sacrifice of material goods depending, but then through the different leadership people had different representations of it where they, instead of self-sacrifice, they would involuntarily choose individuals, more than likely people that they didn't like or didn't care for much, and have them executed, and consider that the sacrifice. But times have changed, and then it went from complete lives being taken to just materials being taken, and then attacks, and then, as of recently, mass killings. So, whether we reopen an old chapter or start a new one, that was meant to be the purpose here today, if we succeeded on killing the general.
Let's
Since
just
he's
go
already dead.
ahead. Go ahead.
Since he's already dead, I would say those who have done the deed would probably have the best right to make the decision.
We're gonna go ahead and ban sacrifices.
Y'all ever heard of a term called democracy?
We are
That shit
no-
doesn't work.
I was gonna say the same fucking thing.
We
All
are
right.
no democratic colony. As you can tell, we are all very devoted individuals for one purpose, and that is for the greater good of this resource that we have here. The only resource that is available here in the land. So, politics isn't really our biggest deal.
All right, I have an idea. Like, we're gonna leave you in charge, but like, you have to like report to. I guess since this is a Nala city, you report to her. Let her know like what's going on. Give her the checkups and whatnot, the deets.
Her, as she looks at the individual who is currently hooded, Anala.
I
And what would she know?
take my hood off.
And as you take your hood off, you see a very surprised look. Well, not, I would say taken aback. The action of being surprised, because she's still hooded, so you can't see her face immediately. But you do get a sense of shock as you take off her hood. You're of the old blood.
I guess so.
Calls you old.
Shut up, Lyra.
Are you from here?
Well, no.
I mean, it would make sense considering the fact that you're still alive. But
Well, I might be. I just don't know. But did I grow up here? Obviously, no.
here I thought those tales are just myths. But the sacrifice was for a reason. They said in hopes that one day their kind would come back in return. And here it is. What did you say your name was?
Anala.
Anala. You see that she now takes her hood off. And once again, it is the halfling girl that you guys met at the tavern, who was very aggressive in nature when you first initially met her, but now a lot more relaxed. She speaks directly to you, Anala, and says, I don't know how much you know about your ancestors, but your bunch is a very, very rare breed. Not just in these parts, but just in all of the world. Some say that you are one of the original people to first form humanity, but that's all hearsay. There's no definitive proof, but seeing that I'm speaking to you as it is right now, there's a good chance that a lot of the stuff that they said in the past is true. But I wouldn't say this land is rightfully yours to say, but I would say that you do have a respected word amongst our people here in the city.
That's fair. I mean, I also didn't think it was mine. But I'm here to help you guys if you need it.
Very well. Since you're all the ones, she kind of looks around at everybody else that killed the general. I personally am a believer of the sacrifice. And I would love to see these two be out of our lives for good. But I guess I would say ultimately that is your decision to make. That one whose skin is of ash.
Yes, Anala turns to the two.
You see they kind of look at each other for a second, and then their gaze is fixed on you.
Why did you choose to work for... What's his name again? Petroleum?
Patronum.
Petroleum.
Patronum.
I kept telling myself petroleum, yeah. Patronum. She asked why they chose to work for Patronum.
He had plenty of different reasons on why he recruited his people. Some were lost lives looking for purpose. He, the one who Trace attacked is the one that's currently talking.
Okay.
And then he kind of nods his head to the person next to him. He's known the general for quite some time, longer than I have. He's a bit of a shyer one, but very good with a blade and held his own. Proved himself in combat plenty of times. We're not really much raiders or attackers, but servicemen. Me, myself, I'm a mercenary. I came out here initially in the Outlands looking for just work of any kind, but the general made a very good proposal for me. For stability. I took him up on his offer and I worked with him since.
And the shy one?
He looks over at him. He goes, I did it for the killing.
Oh.
Not so shy. Alright. Well, I'm going to make you one offer. You can choose to take it, or you can die here and now with honor and I guess the choice that you made. So, you can either swear your undying loyalty to the city of Aludin, and you will be under her command as she points to the short one. And when you swear, it's for life. Or die here right now.
Make a persuasion check.
Hey, it's on them, bro, not me.
The bigger individual looks over at the halfling. You believe in your practices, correct? She says, yes, I do. I am willing to accept that offer and dedicate myself to the city. The other one goes, I'd rather die.
All right. And Anala looks at the one who said he accepts and gives him the nod, like to say his swear. He swears his life to the city, yada yada. I don't know. Make a cool speech, amateur.
On behalf of the city of Aladdin, I swear my fealty and loyalty to protect its people and individuals for as long as it may need be. If he looks over at the halfling, she is willing and accepting. If not, I accept my fate either way.
Wait, what is this guy's race?
This guy's human.
Okay.
The big one is human, the other one is half elf.
Okay. All right. And then Anala walks up to the other one. Okay. One second.
Take it down.
All right, we're just gonna do this. If I use my can I use produce flame and like cook him from the inside out, or does that not work that way? Actually, I changed my mind. I'm about to sub-zero this dude. She doesn't walk up to him. She backs all the way up. Well, not all the way, but a little bit. And can I
Alright.
hit him with an ice knife, like in a fatality style, or no?
Sure thing. How'd you like to kill him?
I would like to conjure. She puts her hand out in front, palm facing up, conjures this ice blade, really cool ice blade that's sparkling, and throws it at him. It goes in his mouth, sticks in the back of his throat, and explodes.
Alright.
Mm.
As you all see Anala approach the tied up half elf, as everyone watches and hesitant for what's about to happen, you see Anala raise her palm. And with the sounds of frost and the ice cracking, you see the shape of the knife and blade begin to form. And as you hold it in your hand, the individual, the half elf, looks up at you. And he begins to say the words, "Do your work." And as he does, you throw it right into his mouth. You hear the sound of him gagging first before the explosion of the ice knife actually activates. It makes the 5-foot radius of ice form. But in this case, you see his body and his armor begin to crystallize and freeze as his mouth is open and the blades hits right in the back. And as it explodes, you see his face of shock and awe, kind of like surprise, and freeze in place as you see parts of the skin and flesh begin to burst and explode. Before they are able to blast out and spread everywhere, they freeze in place.
Damn.
And you hear half of the crowd gasp in shock and awe, and the other half of the crowd begin to cheer. You see the guard who's still tied up looks next to him, looks back at you, Anala, and he goes, "So be it." And as he looks at the halfling, you see the halfling look over to him, approaches, You see her take out her blade. And as she looks at him, you see her run it right through his neck.
Mm.
What?
And as she twists it, you hear the sound of his neck crack. And she pulls it out.
Why'd she do that?
Sacrifices must be made. You hear her say under her breath.
Okay.
You see her freeze up for a moment and kind of tense, clenching her fist before relaxing her shoulders and turning back to you. She says, "My apologies, but I do believe his last words were, 'if I choose to,' correct?"
Mm.
True.
The people of this city is all I need. No other additions. And she begins to wipe off the blade. We will make the proper arrangements and adjustments to find a new leadership. She begins to ponder for a moment. If only Sindel were here.
Sindel.
Don't say that.
But what's done is done. I will see to that the proper preparations are made. And when they are, we will contact you. If you are leaving the city, are you all leaving the city?
Yeah.
Very well. Well, on behalf of me and the city of Aladdin, you are welcome at any time. I apologize for what you've had to witness. Hopefully things will be under better conditions the next time we visit.
Yeah.
She lets out a very long sigh. You hear her make a whistle, and as she does, you see two hooded individuals approach the stage. They begin to drag the bodies. One of them having a little bit of difficulty with the frozen body, but trying his best. And as they drag the bodies away, she addresses the crowd once more and goes, "Our sacrifice has been made, and may the harvest be bountiful. We are still citizens of Aladdin. We still follow her practices. But those who do not wish to follow along the steps that we now make, you are free to leave if you are able to find your way out. To everyone else, please return to your lives. There's no need to fear anymore." More muttering begins to echo throughout the crowd before it slowly begins to disperse. You see individuals begin to walk away and leave. And as they do, she looks at you all. "I don't know how you all managed to kill him. I don't know what you all did. Hell, I don't even know how you got out of the tower, but we're grateful to have had you all. Thank you."
But we do.
Well, I guess I need to start making preparations. But I need a drink first. And she begins to walk away. You're all currently on the stage of a fresh new city of Aladdin. What would you all like to do?
Viva la revolution!
As you shout that out, Trace, it echoes in the entire cavern of this dome. And you hear cheers in response in the distance.
Hell yeah. Then I make my way off the stage.
All right. What's everybody doing?
Y'all ready to head back to see Sarah?
What do we gotta go to Sarah for?
She says she needs us. Something very
yeah.
important.
She was asking us to come back a while ago.
It's a long ass way back.
So we gonna teleport.
Wait, where? Yeah, I was gonna say where's she at?
She last you guys remember, she was in the city of Goldenheim.
Yeah, so can I just teleport us back to Goldenheim? Or we could ride Appa.
Apple would take longer.
Do I know? Where have we teleported in Goldenheim? Didn't we use some teleportation circles there? Like just in the city?
We did? A
Yeah.
teleportation? I thought we took like a ship or something.
Would you like to roll a history check?
Your fake dad
Yeah, everybody
teleported out of
roll.
that bitch.
Because I thought Goldenheim had like
Ah,
teleportation things just like on corners or something. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. A
18.
different city.
I just thought we came in on like a ship or something.
As you're trying to rack your brain and remember all of this, yeah, you were there. Well, you were told about it actually. Trace, you specifically remember 2 teleportation circles.
Mm.
One was in the closet of the
Where
Sonata house.
fake ass dad
itself.
teleported.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
The other one was in the castle where the meeting was taking place. It was in the other chamber.
Mm.
Where do you guys want to go? My house
I'm sure Sarah would probably be at the other one.
or the castle? Okay.
Castle.
Yeah, the castle.
Okay, let's do that. I will make a teleportation circle, amateur, for Goldenheim Castle.
Okay. So as you begin to prepare to do the spell, you begin to cast it. And off in the distance, you hear the hum of one of the towering golems.
Stop.
I stopped.
We forgot about the golems. Let's
And as
head
you do,
back.
it begins to wind back down.
Let's head back to Sindel's house.
That things, those are still active here?
Those had nothing to do with him. Those were there long before these dudes showed up.
Well, can Appa take us somewhere that's not here?
Let's just walk back down the street to the basement.
Oh, just like to hide? Oh, just to the basement? Yeah, I guess. Okay, to Granny's.
All right. So you all make your way back to the hobbled house.
Yeah, and then I cast it in the basement.
All right. So as you guys are making your way back,
Is her body still there?
looking through the streets, you see that there are hooded individuals that are currently moving many different bodies all over the place. There are people who are currently preparing a proper burial for some hooded individuals that they're all lining up. You see another group of individuals who are just stacking bodies of armored people just on top of each other. And as you go further down, you see that there is one hooded individual who seems to be a lot larger in stature, a little bit smaller than Trace, but still pretty big and wide. And he is carrying the lifeless body of Sindel.
Oh.
As I see him, I say, be sure to take extra special care of that one.
He just nods. As you walk past, he seems to be very, very careful and very gentle with this as he does so. You guys continue to make your way down, back to the familiar alley, and into the house once again. And as you do, the hatch is still open. You guys easily enough make your way back downstairs. Are you casting it now?
Yeah, unless I don't know. Does anybody? Is there anything else
is
we need to
that
do?
orange one gonna go off? Or did we?
I mean, we cast stuff down here before, haven't we?
I guess we'll find out. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna start trying to cast it.
All right.
Do I hear the hum?
As you begin to write the glyphs and create the spell, you hear the sound of the golem off by the stairs give the warning once more.
What?
Please approach with caution with magic. But
Wait,
as
what do you
continue
mean?
the spell.
Oh, okay.
After a minute passes, the spell is prepared.
All
I
right,
need you
gang.
to roll a d100.
What? Why? For what?
You've done this before.
Did?
Yeah, you had to roll a d100 for the accuracy.
Oh. Yikes. Oh no.
Wait.
We're going to hell.
I don't know where the fuck we're gonna end up.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Is there no way
everybody
that we can
cross
just
your
leave out of here
fingers.
first? We can't leave out of here first and then tell her that, like, where we are again when we're out of this city, and then she can just come scoop us up. Cause she said she couldn't get into this city because she didn't know where we was at.
Yeah, I mean, we could.
But then we would
I don't
still
know.
need to teleport out of here.
Yeah, she would come get us though. That's what I'm saying. Like she would teleport to us and then teleport us all back.
All right.
It's probably super easy for her.
So, as you begin to cast the spell, the familiar glow once again appears. The overwhelming rush and flash. And after a sudden, instant moment, you guys open your eyes and you find yourself in a familiar yet very crowded.
Wait, I thought we were canceling. I
Did you
thought you
cancel?
wanted to cancel.
What's going on?
Did you?
I just asked
Yeah,
the question,
because you
but-
guys wanted to cancel it, right?
No, well, you
No.
rolled for it already.
Well,
It already
yeah. Well, I
happened.
guess we just waste it. We don't have to go in it. I just don't know if it was Sarah can, or last time when I talked to her, she just said she couldn't come here. But
Well, it's probably too
we
late
can-
now, Annie. Cause
It already
you're
happened.
out, I guess.
Well, just because I made the circle doesn't mean we have to go through it, right, amateur?
As you cast the spell, you draw a 10-foot circle diameter on the ground, inscribed with sigils, and link your location to a permanent teleportation circle of your choice. Is what I'm seeing right now. So once you say you cast it, you're casting it after 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm casting it, but does that mean we have to like actually go in it and use it?
You know what? You're actually right. Any creature that enters the portal instantly appears. So if you wish to, it's there.
Okay, well, what do you guys want to do?
Keep in mind, the portal only exists for 6 seconds.
6 seconds.
Well,
It's one round
I guess.
after your initial 1 minute cast.
We might as well just
Hop
go.
in.
Yes,
Hey,
no.
I guess we're going.
All right, so everybody goes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So with the flash, you all open your eyes, and you appear in the familiar yet crowded location of the Goldenheim main city square. Your target was the specific teleportation circle in the castle, but it was a little off.
But we made it to
Close
Goldenheim.
Out of nowhere, there was a man who was carrying a sack on his shoulder. And as you guys flash in and appear, he kind of gets jumped back and a little bit shaken and scared. And kind of looks at you guys, looks around. He kind of pokes you, Lyra, on the shoulder. Are you
What?
real?
Yeah. Now scram.
He jumps back. He just continues running down the street. You guys are all in the main city square of Goldenheim.
Can I do a perception check? Is the sky all green like she said?
Go ahead and roll perception. As you're looking around, the immediate sight that you see is a clouded sky with a very deep green glow that casts over the entire sky, not just the city, but this whole half of the continent that you guys have been traversing for the first few months that you've been traveling. As you're looking around, you see that the only thing that is breaking, or for a better term, barriering this dark green sky is the faint golden glow that completely encases and surrounds the city. And as you look up and look around, you see that the city appears to be inside of a golden, very faint, shimmering golden dome that seems to be projecting from the very top of the tower.
Is that from like the orb that's up there?
Yes, it is coming directly from the orb at the top of the tower. But you guys are here in the city of Goldenheim.
To the castle.
All right, it's a 20-minute walk from here. You're a little bit off on your trajectory.
Close enough.
All right, so as you guys go through the main city square, make your way up and through the Noble District. The guards who guard the Noble District see you, Lyra, and are very familiar with you. And without any question or hesitation, open the gate for you. As you do so, you make your way through the Noble District and begin to climb up the stairs that go towards the upper part of the city, to the castle itself. As you approach the main entrance to the castle at the top of the staircase, you see that the castle once again is structured at the base that is very elegant in its look, with the gardens that completely surround it as well too, with the tower that right directly above the castle floats in 3 separate sections, with the giant orb that makes the top part of this tower that is currently emanating that huge glow. As you guys are looking around, you see that there are faint, very simple but beautiful looking golden shimmering sparkles in the air as you guys are walking around as well too. But you make your way to the castle. You see that the entrance is currently guarded by 2 guards in their golden armor with the silver trim and lining. They look at you. Lady Sonata, what brings you here?
We're looking for Archmage Sarah.
They kind of side eye each other. one chuckles, but he kind of knocks him. She's trying.
Look, it's been a long journey, okay? Just tell me where Archmage Sarah is.
Very well. I believe they're currently in a meeting. You can wait at the main atrium if you wish. But she should be available soon. They-
How long do we gotta wait?
Yeah, you get bossy when you come back home, huh?
we we,
For real?
we didn't see her now.
I don't know. Everybody seems to be in a pretty urgent rush from the way I saw things, but it shouldn't be too long, hopefully.
Well,
Appreciate it.
we'll go to the atrium then. Thanks, guys.
Of course. All right. So, the door opens. As you guys walk through, you're once again met with the giant, beautiful, and decorative dome with the stained glass portraits of the Divergent War with Saren Ray overlooking the battlefield. The dragon wings spread far and across the entire dome as well. And you see that there is the entrance that goes further into the castle directly ahead of you. The door on the right and the door on the left. The teleportation circle, is on the right side. But you would assume that everybody else is in the main chamber deeper in the castle right now. But what would you all like to do?
Is there like any other guards, or there's people around, or no?
There are guards that are stationed in front of every entrance to the door, and at the top of the stairs, you see that there are guards that are overlooking the this entire chamber. That are looking down from the balconies.
Can I ask one of them, like, what's been going on? Why is the sky green?
You approach one of the guards, who seems to be holding off on one of the doors to the side. And as you approach him, you ask,
Hello, good sir. I've been away for a while. Could you tell me why the sky is green now?
"Been gone for a while?" You see him kind of hesitate for a second, and he looks around at the other guards that are all standing still. But then he kind of just shakes his head and goes, "It's been like this for roughly maybe 2-3 weeks at this point. We saw it getting greener and greener by the day, and I think it hasn't been this bad since a few days ago. I know I've been seeing all the councilmen going in and out of the rooms in the chambers recently, but it looks like, I don't know, things are getting pretty intense. But I don't know what the cause of it is. I just know that it's been getting greener and greener every day. Right now it's pretty
There's-
green."
There's not been like any other weird things happening.
I did see the Uriel go up to the upper chambers multiple times, and she rarely does that.
One up where?
He points up the tower.
Oh.
Up tower.
Interesting. Also, where is Lord Sonata?
Who?
Has he been around? My dad.
Your dad? I don't know who your dad is.
What do you mean? What do you mean you don't know who my dad is?
I just work the guard. I don't know names.
You don't know
That's
you.
crazy.
You ain't nobody. You ain't shit.
There's always one hater out there. There's always one.
You don't go fuck.
Oh,
That's a
well
BZ
then.
in another body.
Never mind. Thanks for the chat, buddy.
Very well. You see the guard across the way that goes towards the teleportation circle. You see him kind of nod his head over in this direction. Do you approach?
Yes.
All right. And as you're pushing it closer, he goes, "Sorry about him over there. He's a little bit newer, but your father's been non-stop in the factory recently. I've heard that the Uriel has been ordering a bunch of weaponry, and I think something big is about to start soon."
Okay, that's good. I don't want to see him for a while, cause yeah, but that's good.
I can understand.
least he's
especially in
safe.
this work mood.
Yeah. Well, thanks, buddy.
Once
Anybody
again,
else?
I apologize for the individual across. He looks very sincere. He's just kind of bowing his head at you.
It's okay. What about you guys? You guys got any questions? I look back at them.
I was no.
I walk up to him. Has a guard come back in these past few weeks with a bear?
A guard with a bear.
Yeah.
You see him take out a little booklet from under his plate armor, and he begins to flip through the pages. Seen tiger's head, some goats. I don't know anything about a bear, sorry, sir.
Alright.
Wait, what the fuck are their names? Oh no, I don't remember my homies' names. You guys don't remember, do you? Isn't it Gordon?
I do not remember them.
God damn it.
Their names.
Oh, what the fuck just happened to my thing?
History.
Go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
It turns out I do.
Isn't that Harvard?
Mm-hmm.
Havard and what?
Havard is
I've
one
been
of
in
them.
Gordo.
Close.
Gorgon.
Gordon?
Gordon?
Gorman.
Gorman. Oh, I should know
Gorman.
that. That
Gorman?
name has really for me.
Can I ask the guard if I don't know if they know them? Does he know Havard and Gorman? Can I ask him that? Have they been around?
You see him look around. He kind of shifts his eyes left and right. You see him, like, the booklet still in his hand. You see him flip over all the way to the back of it. And you see him write something inside of it. He rips the piece of paper and he gives it to you. And he says, "Sorry, I haven't seen them. I don't know who you're talking about."
But he gave me a piece of paper?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. I wink at him. Okay, thanks. And then I'm gonna open this piece of paper.
Of course, my lady. And he goes back to his position. As you read the paper, it says they've been out on a mission. They've been gone for a few days.
Oh, okay. Well. Did you leave your bear with them, Trace?
No, I left it with the guard who came with us the first time we left. We left with 3 guards and 2 of them got killed.
That bear's gone. Anyway.
No, it's not. Don't ever say that.
Okay.
Maybe he just ain't
That
got
bear's
back yet.
gone.
I bet. Whatever hopes and dreams y'all have, I'm gonna crush immediately.
All right. So as you guys are talking amongst yourselves, you hear the doors to the main chamber just slam open, and a peppered-haired individual. You guys know him as Uriel Alexander. Just storms out and begins.
Lightson?
I don't have. Yeah, not Lightson. That's a different Alexander. He begins to march out, not listening or paying attention to anybody in the room currently. He's walking straight to the exit. I've had enough of this farce. We need to get things done, and we need to get them done now. And he just begins to walk towards the exit. And as he storms out, you see that there is another individual. Let me double check to make sure if you guys have met this person or not. No, you have not. A hooded, not hooded, a robed individual who is very, very relaxed in their demeanor. She's very calm, but is just kind of hastily following the Uriel as he's storming out. and she kind of like acknowledges everybody in the room, nods her head, and like puts a hand up, but continues to walk out and follow up. As they're storming out, you see that the chamber now begins to fill up a little bit. You see that there is Uriel Devante, who comes out into the main chamber. Arcane Advisor Sarah is followed behind her. And you also see Junuk levitating behind as well too.
Yay!
As they all come out and into this meeting, you see Uriel Devante looks very, very disheveled and irritated, and she goes, "I never get through his head. He's always frustrated about something. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Sarah, you know what to do. You know where I'll be." And you see her begin to go upstairs. As she does, Sarah has the look of concern and worry on her face, but as she turns around and notices that you are all currently in the chamber, she kind of looks surprised, but a smile comes across her face as she approaches you all. And Chinook is levitating behind her, but kind of staying at a distance, just kind of observing the entire room currently. But as she approaches, she goes, "You're all back so soon."
Soon. I feel like it's been a minute.
I've only messaged you less than 12 hours ago.
Oh,
Is that all it was?
It sounded urgent.
Well, that it was, but you said you were in the city of Aladdin, no?
Oh yeah, it was a long story, but I got us here now.
Very well. It appears you have... She kind of looks you up and down. Oh. So you have London mastered the arcane levitation spell, have you?
Oh yeah.
I would say
learned some new
master.
tricks. Hey, we got here, okay, buddy?
I'm just saying.
Well, there's always fine tuning that needs to be done, but that's very impressive. Congratulations. What?
Can I tell her everything that happened? Wait, are we okay to tell her everything that happened in Aladdin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to tell her everything that
think so.
happened there.
Alright, so you give her the lore dump?
Yeah.
Alrighty. I would say probably takes about 5-10 minutes for you guys to tell the whole story and kind of explain everything. And as she does, the look of surprise, shock, awe, impressiveness, all type. She's listening to a story at this point, and she's very impressed by it. And after all is said and done, she goes, "Well, then some of that does align of what's been going on. It seems like you have a little bit more details of that side than we do over here. So, do you mention the whole Silas situation as well too?"
Wait, what do you mean?
We Lord dumped
about
everything, right?
Silas?
You said you're lord dumping everything, right? You're talking about how you heard that Silas was with the
Oh
general.
my god, fucking dumbass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. She goes, "Well, ever since he attacked the tower, he's been popping his head in and out, but only through projections and scrying abilities. So he kind of, for lack of a better word, put some air quotes, checks in on us. And I assume it's his way of getting the status of how far we are along with the knowledge of his plan. But he's been taunting himself around, and ever since he's been doing so, we haven't heard word or sound from the Uriel of Northrend."
Oh shit. We ain't been there in a long time.
Can I walk up to Janoop real quick
Wait,
As
does
you do.
she?
while they're talking?
Do they know like everything? Like this? I guess. Do they know as? I guess. Like what do they, or what does she know of his plan, or what do they know of his plan?
Well,
I'll be right back.
we knew that he was gathering power of some kind for a summoning ritual. The ritual, as you can tell, she kind of looks up. It seems to be in progress. We don't know how far along he is, but he's been collecting a lot of power, and I'm assuming he's using resources from the city of Northrend to get what he needs done. But nobody can find where the ritual is being done at specifically. That's our worry. But in the time being, he may plan an attack on all the major cities, which is why we've been having meetings, and which is why she looks up at the exit. The Uriel port side is in a very irritated mood lately. So, as of right now, we only know that he's summoning something, and I believe you all mentioned the name Usi Kose, correct?
Yeah.
Legend has it that great worms, as they were, not necessarily dragons, but dragon individuals of a lesser power, were used as soldiers for whoever would lead them. We're worried of a worm attack, which is why Uriel Devante is been up in the tower a lot recently. I can't give you too many details on those specifics, only she is allowed to tell you that. But she's been preparing for a defensive front on the city. And we don't know when or where they're going to attack, so we're making all the preparations that we can. What about you?
Okay, well, we need to stop that ritual thing, because under no circumstances can the Usikose be released, because that's not good. We saw him in an orb and he's gonna destroy everything.
Well, that does kind of align with what Silas wants, so that makes sense.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. All right, as you guys were having this conversation, Bodhi, you approached Chinook.
Yeah, I tell him hi first off.
And as you approach, he's still levitating in place, the book still floating right next to him. And as he sees you approach, you see a smile come across his very old, wrinkly face. And then the book kind of floats closer to you, Bodhi, and goes, "Ah, long time no see. How have you been?"
I've been good. Just been traveling. We've been doing what we do, you know, trying to save the world. How you been?
Well, I would say better under different circumstances. And then you hear the voice change. "It's going to shit. Everything is going to shit right now, and Chinook's trying to make the best of it." And then you see
That Damon?
Avastalen. And then the voice kind of reverberates and goes, "We're doing the best that we can, and we're getting everything properly prepared. It's a lot of stress that's happening on all the leadership in the council right now. And as the elder arcane advisor, I'm doing my best. Even though you kind of see him like wipe a little bit of sweat off his brow. I'm very taxed at the moment, but doing everything I can."
Yeah, that's understandable. That's all we can ask for, though. Not to add more stress and whatnot, though, I did have a question for you.
By all means.
So I was just wondering. So I think I'm my quarterstaff, and I asked him, "Is there any way to like for you to amplify this for me right now somehow?"
Which quarterstaff is this? Is this the +1?
The +2.
The +2?
Mhm.
He looks at it, and you just see a very, very quick golden flash in his eye. And as he does, he goes, "Low quality. But I mean, you're better off just getting something new instead of trying to upgrade that. It would be more effort and more gold to try to upgrade that than just purchasing something different altogether."
You have any suggestions on like where to go to get something better?
You
So this kind of sucks.
You see a wrinkled smile goes through his face. Half of you guys are gonna hate my answer. The shopping district downtown.
So I can get it here though.
Of course, Goldenheim has everything.
Is it pretty expensive?
That is the case. Usually if you're looking for something, let's say he chuckles to himself, slay a god, it's gonna be a pretty penny.
You got a couple of coins I can borrow? Some magic coins that I can give to the people?
Do you have an ancient scripture of the long forgotten divergence text?
I don't know what that sentence means.
Then I'll purchase that from you if you have one.
Wait, what's it called?
An ancient scripture of the divergent text.
I see Bodhi talking to
Where the
me, and I walk over.
Where the hell did we get that? Where am I supposed to get that
I've been looking for that my entire life.
at? Yo, what? What? All right. Well, appreciate you, Janook.
Of course. A pleasure seeing you.
Pleasure to see you too. And then I toss him 10 gold. Just because I rock with you.
As you toss it, you see it levitate in the air right in front of him, and then it slowly goes back to you.
Oh, it's just a gesture of goodwill, man. I rock with you. All right, appreciate it. I'm about to go to the district.
All right, Lyra, back to the conversation. Are you trying to ask?
Oh wait, I look. Well, did I tell her about the
You can
one
tell her
who shall
anything you
not be
want.
named?
You can tell her anything you want.
I confer with the group if we should tell her about the one who shall not be named.
Who you talking about? Silas?
No. The one who
Oh,
shall
what
not
you-
be named. What did you guys? Didn't we give him a name? Isn't it like Marcus or something like that? Michael or Jermichael?
Don't say it out
Jermichael.
loud. Write it down. Use that piece of paper you just
Okay.
got.
Yeah. Because I just want to ask if she knows about him. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna write down his real name and give it to her and ask if she knows about this individual, and then tell her, I guess, the whole reason, or that like they were looking for him.
And don't say it out loud.
Yeah. I'll
Mage-
put
Mage.
P.S. Do not say his name out loud. We call him Germichael.
As you hand her the paper, she takes it and she glances at it, and you see her kind of gasp, and she goes, "How do you know about this name?"
Well, that's another story.
Lord Dumb Part
That's-
2.
Yeah, we'll tell her how we found his name. Didn't we? We found it on that sheet, right? When we were doing the
Back
trying
at
to
the tavern.
slay the guy. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
or not slay. What the fuck did
The
we slay?
Hydra.
What was the creature called? The
Yeah.
Hydra. Yeah. Yeah.
So you haven't met him?
Oh no. Have you?
She kind of gets a little bit more secretive and kind of huddles closer to you, and she looks around and she says, "This is a very important and urgent matter. Come with me." And she begins to escort you all upstairs. if you
Wait,
still
can
follow.
I? Yeah, but while we're following her, can I ask her for the paper back real quick?
Sure. As you're following, she gives the paper to you.
Yeah, I burn it.
Okay. With ease, you're able to just light a fire, burn it, and kind of.
No. With my hands. I want to use my fingers as a fire stick for the first time fucking ever, and burn a piece of paper with my fucking palm.
Yes, a meditation led up to you in this moment. Of Bodhi being able to use his twin fire snake ability to finally burn a piece of paper.
You feel me?
And you do
Burn
it
a piece of
efficiently.
paper.
Yes, sir. And I look at everybody and I wink.
Ew.
So you could do that the whole time.
Watch out. It's me, ew.
Don't wink at me.
So is everybody following?
Okay, I stick my tongue
Yeah.
out at her then, and I keep walking.
All right. As she begins to go upstairs, you all follow along. And she goes in the direction that the Uriel was actually going toward. And as she does, you are met by a very simple looking wooden door. But as she opens it, it doesn't even look like it's a part of the same building, the inside of the room. As she goes inside, you all follow through. And here you guys are met in a very cylindrical round chamber that has a door that is just in the middle of the room, just standing alone in the middle of the room. You see that there are tables and bookshelves that are all like surrounding the edges of this furniture. The floor is like a very beautiful marble flooring, but there's just a random out of place door literally like standing on itself in the middle of the room. And as she approaches, she goes to the middle of the room and she opens the door. And as she does, it looks like it is a portal that goes into another plane.
Whoa.
And as she walks through, she is no longer visibly in sight. You guys follow?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not only do I follow, I front flipping now.
All right. So as you all go through the door, you guys are met with another round cylindrical chamber. This one has one door that goes off to the far side, and this one has multiple different beautiful statues and jewelry and decorations all around the edges of it. You see that there are some trinkets that are actually inside of the containers that are on display that are wrapped around in this room. And you see her, she begins to walk and make her way towards another set of double doors. You guys go?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And before she opens the door, she turns around, she says, please close the door behind you. And whoever's the last one to enter,
I'll be
Closing
last.
the door.
I'll close it.
all right, so Buddy front flips into existence out of this portal. And you're closing the door behind you?
Yes.
It feels weird. It's like there's no hinges or like door frame or anything for the door to set in, but as you swing it closed, you feel it kind of seal itself in place instead of like close. But as it does, you all follow through, and you see before she opens the double doors, you see her begin to do some arcane hand signals, and then you see her eyes begin to glow like a very light gold white color, and it looks like she's like scribbling something in the air, and then she waits a moment and pauses. Her eyes are still glowing, and as a few moments go by, her eyes go back to normal, and she looks and she goes, just wait here a moment, please. And you see her open the door and then close it behind her. Is there anything that you would all like to do?
Yeah. Before she went inside, can I inside check real quick? Just real quick.
What are you trying to figure out?
I want to make sure that's actually her, and we're not getting bullshitted.
Oh,
It's just an inside check.
It wasn't him or her.
Go ahead and roll.
I gotta
Can
roll
I
a
also roll?
disadvantage, right? Right.
Okay. Anybody who wishes to roll, go ahead.
No, my
That's a
shit's
20.
shit.
Nice, nice. All right. So, through her mannerisms, the way she has spoken and approached you all, usually she's in like a much more professional, very upright and straightforward, manner when she first spoke to you all. But now it seems like she's a little bit more kind of stressed, a bit in a rush. She's a little bit more relaxed, and she's very urgent in what she tries to say to everybody. It does seem like it's her. There's no signals or signs of false play. Trace, you sense that the way that she's talking to everyone, the way that she is handling herself, she is under a immense amount of stress and worry, but not for herself.
Oh shit.
Maybe she's working with him. No.
Yeah. Mm,
What would you all like to do?
can I
I
do
wanna-
a short rest?
I want to see this plane we're in.
Okay. Make a perception check. Take a look around the room.
You heard me?
Yep. You go ahead and take a rest off to the side. As everybody is taking in the scenery, you see that this room is very, very I'm trying to think of the right words for this. Those with arcane abilities and arcane knowledge don't even need to cast a detect magic spell to tell that this room is enchanted to all hell and beyond. It doesn't feel like that this room is in the normal plane of existence. It could be in a different plane altogether in itself. The decorations are very intricate, they're very detailed. This entire room looks spotless to the point where it looks almost fake. The books in the bookshelves are perfectly straight and aligned. There's no dust anywhere. Everything looks pristine. As you look at the relics that are all in the different display cases, you see that one of the relics has a morning star inside of a glass casing. One of them has a pendant, like a necklace with a pendant on the edge of it. One of them has a set of greaves or metal gloves that are laid on top of each other, and another one has a sword, a broadsword that in itself looks very simplistic, but upon closer inspection, you can see that there's very fancy detail and engraving along the hilt and the handle of the sword. You're not sure if this room is like a vault or like a study or what, but it's very, very beautiful, and it looks like not a lot of people come here at all.
Can I don't know if this is even possible in D&D, but is there a way to like, you know, when we first landed and you said it was like a golden aura around and shit?
Mhm.
Can I recall to that moment and like think like if it was like real, or like what kind of check would I do for that?
It'd be an Arcana check.
But I can do it for like previous things.
Yeah, go ahead
Like
and make an
that?
Arcana check. You experienced it
Alright.
already, so you're just recalling back to it.
Okay.
What are you trying to figure out specifically?
It doesn't fucking matter. It does not matter at all. It's a 9.
Oh.
Well, I was trying to figure out if like if the area that we were in was like actually real itself.
With the golden aura, everywhere?
Yeah.
It was definitely this. It's the city of Goldenheim. You're in the city. Everything is physically there. It seems like the aura around it was magical in nature. You're not entirely sure what it could be specifically with that
well,
roll, but
I'm trying to. Oh, okay, see, yeah, because I'm trying to see if it's like, you know, like reality stone shit, Thanos shit, like warp reality.
oh no, it's you. You are still in the due to Lyra using her Arcana spell to teleport you back to her own previously known location tells you that it is a physical manifestation of the place that you're at.
Okay. But I was pretty much saying, like, you know, when you go into a spot that
Mhm.
and it'll look like it's regular because there's something casted over it to make
Mhm.
you think it's regular, but then when that veil comes down, is actually everything's fucked up. That's what I meant.
Correct. Yeah. As far
Like,
as you can tell, like no, it looks like it is exactly
uh,
it's the
okay,
same location.
all right, for sure.
Anything else?
No, not for me.
All right. Before we continue, does anybody need to take a bathroom break or anything?
I
Yeah.
gotta pee.
Okay.
Or-
Go ahead and do what you gotta do. I'll be right back as well.
All right.
I want to take a closer look at these glass cases.
You said what?
Glass cases around us.
You talking about when we come back?
No, we're on a break.
Yeah.
Use the bathroom.
Uh,
I'm back.
Welcome back. I think everybody else. I think everybody else still gone.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
The bot left.
Hello. Okay, gotcha.
Back.
Welcome back.
Why does it sound like
Welcome back.
Naruto battle music playing? Or like they're discussing the mission.
Cause we getting ready for a S rank.
Are we not about to discuss the mission? Is everybody back?
Yeah, I'm here.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, Tut, you good to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So, as you guys are waiting in the chamber, a few moments go by, and then the double doors open once again. Archmage Sarah comes out, and following behind her is Uriel Devante. As she does, you guys see Uriel is still in her full golden-plated armor. You see that her hair is currently tied up to a ponytail, and she looks pretty tired, but still yet very, very determined. Her presence alone kind of gives off a very ambitious and fire in her eye. And as she comes through the door, she's a little bit like surprised that there's so many people in this chamber. But she looks around and she goes, "So you were all the ones that have been talking to my Archmage, is that correct?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks around and kind of scans everybody. Avada, are you wearing your cloak right now?
Yeah.
Are you completely covered, or are you still, or are you showing your armor?
I'm completely covered.
Okay. Is the hood up or down?
It's down.
As she looks at you, Avada, she says, "You have the mark of judgment on you. Are you on the path to heresy or enlightenment?"
I haven't decided yet.
That I can tell. But it is not my place to cast judgment. That is the will of the gods. But, as far as I can tell, my arcane advisor trusts you. So therefore I shall trust you too. This location is safe. You are free to speak freely as you wish. She has told me some of what is happening, but I'd like to hear from the horse's mouth itself. So whoever has representation, please step forward and let's discuss.
Does it have to be me? Wait, are we
all
sure,
about to
guys?
Hunt down the founder of a ritual, correct? Sure, you need to have some type of confidence.
I mean, I'm just here. They're doing most of the work. I look at Trace, especially because he's the muscle.
Who you need to talk
Okay,
to?
well-
I got distracted.
I can.
She wants
Are
to
we
talk
okay to tell her everything?
Anybody
Like,
about what's going on.
she wants to know
wants to-
everything.
Everything.
All right.
Do we trust her?
I tell her everything that's going on.
Are we? Is that?
Yeah.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
We're even gonna say his name out loud?
No.
Maybe. What kind
Maybe not that
of
part,
wards
right?
you got in this room?
You cut out, what'd you say?
What kind of wards do you have in this room?
We're
Does
in
this
a
cut
completely
us?
different plane of existence. You're free to speak as you wish.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Well,
What
this
plane
is-
of
this has been
existence are we
proven?
in?
That is none of your concern. Just know that you are safe.
Wow, that's crazy for someone who wants us to tell them everything.
And then she
Tell-
leans directly into you, Lyra, and she says, "I run the #1 capital city of this entire continent. I have to be prepared and I have to be precise. You do not like those circumstances, that is up to you."
You better.
Can I inside check while she
No,
talking?
This lady's mean.
Roll
Amateur.
check.
I'll roll inside too.
Anybody who wishes to, go ahead.
Damn! Damn!
My shit don't really count.
That natty, well, look at her. Pretty. That's crazy. Anala, as she is leaning into Lyra, it is just the most commanding approach to an individual you have ever seen. There's people who are assholes and talk over people and talk shit to people and like think less of people. She doesn't think less of you all. She wants you all to meet up to her standards. She is expecting a lot out of you right now. And she doesn't have time for bullshit, and she doesn't have time to play games about it. So she's in a very urgent attitude. It's a bit direct, it's a bit straightforward, but it's not coming from an ill will. She's not trying to be mean. She's just being herself. It's just how her attitude is.
Alright.
Well, Bodhi burned my piece of paper, so I can't even just point to the piece of paper with the name on it anymore.
You lied
Well,
again.
Oh,
we're in
everything.
a
Tell
we're in a
everything.
whole different plane of existence.
All right, we let her know. Tell her spill all the beans.
Okay. So I'm assuming nobody wants to say bar for bar of what's going on. So I'm going to ask a few questions, and I'm going to see if you guys are going to tell her if that's the case or not, okay?
Okay.
Are you guys giving her Dron's name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Are you guys telling her all the locations that you have traveled to?
Yeah.
Wait, all of them?
All
No.
of them. Every single one.
Wait, why are you saying yeah?
I need
Telling
to
them
know.
everything. We need somebody
I
to be
don't
on
know,
our
is there
side to
anything-
know all the shit we going through.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you guys
Wait, are
don't-
they gonna know that I was in the
Hold on.
belly of the Usikose?
Yeah, but that don't matter.
Are you
Like, it's
gonna
not.
tell her?
It might though.
Why would it matter? Out of character.
I don't know. I feel like we've kind of done some things that are maybe not the greatest.
Bro,
We doing everything we doing is like to like save the world. So you getting abducted isn't our fault.
We
Not
haven't.
It's not like-
necessarily
it's not like we
everything that
want-
we've done.
Okay, well, did you want to go in his belly?
You got
No, but I'm
kidnapped.
saying there's
Alright,
other
alright.
things like
Kidnapped. Yeah, we can tell him that. He got kidnapped.
I mean other stuff besides
telling
that
her
though.
everything makes us also vulnerable. I don't know, but because remember how like what's his face was saying that like we that we've actually been lied to, and we don't know the full story.
I guess the better question is, are you guys telling her everything to the best of your knowledge?
Yeah.
Even like we've had meetings with Silas and stuff. Like, are we okay?
We could tell her, I guess. I don't know.
So, yeah?
Majority. One
Yeah.
to. I am unchecked vote, so y'all pick.
Yes.
Okay, we'll tell
Why
her.
is the barbarian picking?
It's clear. I know what I want to do. We need somebody on our side. Might as well be this all-powerful motherfucker leading the greatest capital in the world. The more information we give her, the more information she'll
I
give
feel like
us.
we also don't know everything about her though, so
Well, hold on. We wrote it. Everybody wrote an insight on it, right?
everyone-
happened?
You guys want to roll insight on her?
An 8,
Yeah.
a 12,
We
a
did.
6, a 19. Avada wrote a 19 inside on her.
That was her initial approach. You guys want to, like, the questioning that she's giving you guys want to insight that now?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
Yay!
What the fuck are those?
I was
They were like jellies.
to the DM the whole time on accident.
Is that a health potion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, nat 20.
Lyra. The way
Yeah.
she is questioning you, she trusts everyone that's in her personal circle. She doesn't know you guys that well. She's met you guys once, and when she met you all, this tower that you guys are standing in, quote unquote, got destroyed by Silas. She doesn't know what to expect of you all yet. She doesn't know where you've been, because when you guys are gone, because the tower got destroyed, you guys are gone, the sky turned green. She's just trying to line everything up. She's trying to get a proper story. She wants to know how much you guys are willing to tell her. That way she can know how much she's willing to tell you all.
I say we just tell her everything for real. Like, there's no reason. I don't know. I can't think of no reason not to. At this point. At this point where everything's at, we're like behind out all the time. No matter what we find out or what we do. So to me, it don't make sense to not tell her everything. That's just me.
Y'all are real trusting, but
I literally do an inside check on everybody. I don't trust nothing. I'm just saying, like, this is the best option I could think of.
With that natural 20, she's being as upfront as she possibly can to you all. She has nothing to hide at this point.
hey, well, yeah, but just even if she's being truthful, if we tell her stuff and she don't like it, she could fuck us up probably.
We
you
can't-
never know until
That's
you
what I
do,
was
but
thinking. I was
she's
thinking
just
of a reason that we shouldn't tell her. Maybe everything. This is, I mean, we can't, but I'm just saying a reason would be like if she hears that we did this or we went here, then her perspective changes on us, and all of a sudden now she doesn't want to work with us and she doesn't like us.
Okay, well, even with that, right? Say she don't fuck with us at all after everything, right? What's she gonna do to us?
She might lock
exactly?
us up.
She's
She
gonna
might
lock
say
us
we
up.
caused too much trouble.
So then the one group that has been handling everything, and we're gonna tell her everything that's been handled, right? The one motherfucker who's
Okay.
actually doing everything, and then she's gonna lock us up, and then it's gonna be her and her people that she trusts versus the Uzi Kose and all this other shit, and they gonna get fucked up.
I'm gonna say in her eyes, we may not be handling things quite how we think we're
I
handling
understand-
things. But
I understand that, but even if she don't like it,
Lyra,
What's-
is there anything that you're weary or hesitant about? With the natural 20, you have the answer to almost every question right now.
Is she gonna like let us go? Like, or is she gonna do us any harm if she doesn't like things that we did?
She just wants to know everything that you guys have been doing and what you've been up to. She wants to know everything.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get
We'll
the
tell her
sense-
everywhere we've been.
You get the sense that she doesn't care what happened. She just wants to know what have you guys been doing.
Okay. We'll tell her.
Okay. So you tell her Ron's name. You tell her the locations that you have all been to. Do you tell her about the outpost that you guys found in the Outlands?
I don't even remember that, but sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry. Over the table is going to be a lot of stuff that I remember that I'm going to tell you guys, and hopefully you guys remember as well too. Okay. Do you guys tell her about Odell?
Yeah.
Yep.
yes.
I thought she knew about him.
She knows of Odell, but the outcome of what happened to Odell.
Oh.
What did happen? I forgot everything.
You
He
guys.
got murked off, and he came
Yeah.
back.
He almost died. He got resurrected, and now he's part of corrupted virtue.
Okay.
He got his soul took. What did we put on that dude? Beans or some shit to get his soul back or something? I can't remember. We did something ritual.
You had to revive him. You had to use a spell.
Mhm.
And do you guys tell her about what is under the city of Aladdin?
Wait, what do you mean under?
The red residual.
Oh
Or
yeah.
shot.
I feel like you should answer that. Another for real. I don't. Because that's like y'all people shit or your people stuff. But like I'm gonna tell her about
She
the
needs
astral
to know
projection
that?
shit if she wants to know. But
I feel like those people just went through so much. It's supposed to be like secret unless you find it.
Well, maybe the red residuum
right,
could
if-
help
wait.
us.
True. Or if we tell her and she knows, and then more people know that we're known as snitches, and now other people
the snitches.
don't like us.
They couldn't handle. They couldn't handle the motherfucker that was in there. They can't handle us. I'll tell you that. I don't know. I say just tell her that too, for real.
Maybe tell her.
Cause they have it. The Archmage was the one who gave us some.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably already knows about it,
Mm-hmm.
or made a trade with them or whatever.
All right. And the last question.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
But relax. What's the last question?
Stop playing.
Stop.
Sure.
You answered the question before I asked it.
What's the last question?
Come on.
There's a group answer,
Get him
man.
waiting.
Do
You
you
know he's
guys
looking at
tell
his
her?
notes.
Do you guys tell her about the offer that Silas gave you?
Yeah. I think so. Because we didn't accept it. Wait. History check. What the fuck did he offer us? Which offer? Because he offered us multiple things.
It was multiple times. He gave you multiple offers. It was for you guys to work for him. Like, it started off with you guys working for him. Then it went up to you guys working with him.
Mhm.
And then it went up to you guys working with the Changeling instead of working with Silas.
Yeah, we said fuck all that. right?
That's a collective
Yes,
yes?
tell her.
All right.
Yeah.
Beezy,
Eh.
Yeah,
where are you?
I'm here.
So, as you guys finish explaining everything and talking to her, her facial expression does not change. There's no signs of surprise or awe or shock or anything. As you guys are conveying the information, she is receiving it. She is listening. She nods her head a few times in understanding. And as you guys finish speaking, she says, "Very well. That makes sense. What you all are telling me does align with what I've learned. Now, I believe you guys told me everything as truthfully as possible. That was time for me to tell you. GIs, everyone. How well do you all know about the Divergent?
I mean, I watched the movie, but
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
we don't know much.
We know the basics.
I just hit the biggest face palm of my life, bro. Okay. Very faintly. Has anybody told you about who restored the city? This city, to be specific, the city of Goldenheim.
Maybe I don't remember.
Don't worry. Well, in case for those who don't know, I am a part of a lineage that has existed since the establishment of Goldenheim itself. My great ancestor is the one who actually built this city. But he didn't build it alone with his own hands. He built it with someone. She looks over at Anala. Do you all believe in dragons?
Yes.
Very well. You told me your secrets. Now it's time for you to share mine. She turns around, she opens the double doors, and she walks in. Arcane Advisor Sarah looks very, very nervous, very hesitant, but she doesn't say a word. She just watches to see what you all do.
I'm gonna follow in.
Follow through the door?
Yeah.
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 All right. As you guys walk through the doors, you once again feel like you're not in the same existence that you were before. But instead, you're back on the material plane. And as you enter, you guys are met with a beautiful, giant, open, white chamber that domes and rounds like a ball at the very top of it. And as you look around, you see that there are engravings, paintings, etches, markings of various different arcane symbols, drawings, and figures. And as you look closer, you see that there are inlays and designs of braided golden ropes that intertwine in between all the etching. The room itself gives off a presence like any other. It is very, very calm, but very intense at the same time. It feels like you've walked into a completely different realm. But as you look around, the one thing that stands out the most above you all inside of this giant golden circle round orb, towering 50 feet, you see a golden dragon
Oh shit.
inside of a giant ball. The dragon itself
Wow.
seems to be curled up and what seems to be meditating. This dragon towers and takes up this entire room. And as it does, you guys see little golden specks of dust just lightly glide and float around this entire chamber. Lyra, as you're looking and taking all this in, you see, growing up as a child, playing outside, visiting your father's factory, traveling through the towns, looking up at that tower every single day of your life. This is what's inside of that giant orb in that tower. And that's where we're going to end.
Damn.
Aw, they're the dragon.
Man. What the hell?
That's the is that the Watcher, Amateur?
That's the Watcher.
Oh. Wow, connecting the dots. I wrote a whole section about whatever somebody said about the Watcher somewhere in my Google Doc.
It was Sarah, I believe you guys were talking about it.
So then we had to go to
Yeah.
the Watcher.
Well, we're here now.
Wow.
Dragon. Dun dun dun.
We're getting to the dragon part. Oh shit.
Let's go.
Finally, at least we got to it before this baby's coming.
What do you do?
I'm due on April 27, but low key, I feel like this baby's gonna come earlier because
You sure everybody was watching
dropped
Nottingham?
the other day.
Oh.